Good morning. My name is Anurag Srivastava, and today I am here to present the case study analysis of FRCC, and our topic is bankruptcy of Lehman Brothers Holdings INC. First of all, the brief history of Lehman Brothers. It was founded in 1850 by brothers Henry, Emmanuel, and Mayer. Lehman survived many challenges throughout the years. In 1984, Lehman was acquired by American Express, regained independence in 1994. Lehman became the fourth largest investment bank in US by the time it collapsed in 2008. In the wake of the subprime mortgage case. On September 15, 2008, Lehman Brothers Holdings, having over $600 billion market shares, filed the Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, the largest bankruptcy filing in the history of US. The core elements of Lehman was sold to Barclays PLC for about 1.37 billion. The next topic will be explained by Shashank.
Good morning, friends. As continuing from Anurag's presentation, these are the key players of Lehman Brothers Company. Richard Flood, CEO and Chairman of the Board from 1994 until collapse of Lehman in 2008. He was the key factor of the organization of the company, which leads from profits to the losses. Joe George, president of Lehman, and he is the right hand of Richard Flood. Flood's right hand man until he was forced out of during Lehman's last branch. He was forced because of the company's leads into bankruptcy. David Goldfarb, former CFO, former global head of principal investing chief secretary officer, strategy officer. He was the most important man who has taken important decisions of investments for Lehman Brothers. And other three players are Howard, called as FAT, Mike Dade, managing director and global head of fixed income, global head of equities, president in 2008. And Henry Paulson, former CFO of Goldman Sachs, Secretary of US Treasury, and he made the important decisions not lending bailout for the Lehman's group. Made the final call not to offer Lehman's a bailout because of their mispractices and the other picture which you are seeing is New Century Mortgage Corporation headquarters, major lender of subprime mortgages during the years was booming, collapsed with the housing market. And this is where the situation this company has got to the file bailout petitions in front of US Treasury Department. Thank you. Yeah. Now we are going to discuss achievements of under CEO Richard S. Floyd Jr. 2007, because of his leadership in 2007, he generated approximately $3.1 billion in net revenue and almost $800 million in pre-tax income. Prior to going bankrupt, the firm had in excess of $275 billion in assets under the management. The firm had increased net revenues over 600% from $2.73 billion to $19.2 billion and had increased employed over 230% from 8,500 to almost 28,600. These are the achievements under S. Floyd Jr. Next, the mic is open.
Good morning, myself Ranjit. Today I will be discussing about the working culture inside the Lehman Brothers. Actually, there are two groups of people in the company. The first group of people is working class. They are working in very hectic conditions and they have worked in very pressure environment. The pace of work was very fast inside there. They have to give their 100% so that they can meet their global market and demand, and for that they work day and night and they work very hard for that. And the second group of people is the executive committee. They were detached. Second group of people was the executive committee and they were detached from the operation. They take decision and they were not questioned by anyone. They were ready to take high risk as the high risk is the best result and the more output. And this is the working culture in the company, and the rest will be taken by this. Thank you.
I am going to discuss about the bankruptcy filing of Lehman Brothers. On 2008, 13 September, Timothy F. Kennedy, the President of Federal Reserve Bank, Newark called a meeting on the future of Lehman Brothers. On the very next day, in September 14, 2008, the New York Times reported that the Barclays company overtake the Lehman company. And on 15 September 2008, Lehman Brothers filed a bankruptcy protection filing and fined the buyer. Finally, on September 15, 2008, the company was announced as bankrupt. When the company was started in 1850, its headquarters is in Newark, and Richard Ford is the CEO of this company. There are 28,500 staffs working in this company in 2007. On 2007 February, the share price was $83.30, but in 2008 12 September, it falls to 3.6. Finally, Lehman Brothers shocked the US financial system with a statement that it is declaring as bankrupt. The next will declare by discussed by this now.
Good morning, guys. Now we will discuss about the risky businesses of the Lehman Brothers. There were many types of trades going on inside the Lehman Brothers. Some of are high risk and some of are low risk. The trade that got Lehman into trouble was CDO. And tenders like New Century and Minza were adjustable rate mortgages. They packed up millions of dollars worth and they were bought up by Lehman's. And then Lehman rated them and sold them banks in China and Japan. Next is nowadays the housing market is still on flat and the rest of the world is slowly recovering since the great depreciation of 1970.